I watched all the coverage last night. It was my job. And I'm still amazed at the number of people that apparently do not understand the basic Trump supporter. It's amazing to me how many people trying to figure it out insult those people as a means of trying to explain to themselves how Trump is doing it. It isn't hard to understand this, to me anyway. And you've heard me explain it. I've spent hours doing it. Maybe just a couple more things to try to convince people, but it may be a lost cause anyway, because I don't think they want to understand. And I'm talking about analysts on TV. I'm talking about people presented to us as the wise men. We're supposed to watch TV and these networks, and there are people there supposed to have more insight than we have, and that's why they're there. And so many of them don't seem to get this, which is perplexing to me. But we stick with the phones. Matt in Lincoln, Nebraska. Welcome, sir. It's great to have you here.
Thanks, Rush. Hey, my point I wanted to make was, if you look at the excitement factor with Donald Trump, now I'm a Ted Cruz supporter.
Right.
All right. But when you look at the excitement factor with Donald Trump, it looks like 2007 with Barack Obama. And everybody, who's coming to the polls, it's just incredible. And then you look at the Democrats, their poll numbers are down, way down. There's no excitement there. And Donald Trump's got all this excitement. Now, the difference between Obama in 07 and Donald Trump now is that the media created Obama, where Washington, the dislike for Washington, has created Donald Trump. And just as where the media would allow anything to go with Barack Obama.
Now, wait. You're close. You're onto something here, but one thing I think Trump made himself. I don't think Washington dislike buttresses support, but Trump, see, this is why they can't touch him. Trump has been all over American media for years. They've seen him interact with Omarosa. They know Omarosa loves him. They know women that he worked love it. They don't believe all this crap that he doesn't like women. They've seen how he reacts with people on these TV shows. Donald Trump has been all over American media for 30 years. And so all these efforts to portray, it doesn't work. You're right, the media made Obama. They did not make Trump. Now, they might be adding to Trump's allure by trying to destroy him, but I don't think you could say the media made him by virtue of their sliming him.
What they've done is they've made the people that have followed him, because the people are so upset. And just like they always gave Obama a pass, they're not going to be able to say anything negative.
Well, maybe. Look, I got to take a break. Hang on again if you have time out there. Views expressed by me, the host on the show, documented to be almost always right, 99.8% of the time. And we meet and surpass all audience expectations every day here, the EIB network. It's great to have you. Telephone number, 800-282-2882. The email address, lrushmo@eibnet.com. And back to the audio soundbites here in just a second. Establishing my premise that the Republican establishment seeks a contested open convention to give the nomination to one of theirs. But we got to go back here to Matt in Lincoln, Nebraska, who wasn't quite finished. You were talking about all of the excitement surrounding your Cruz guy, your Cruz supporter, but you compared the excitement to the Trump campaign to the Obama campaign, and you were suggesting that the part of Trump's allure is the media constantly harping on him just glues his supporters to him even tighter, right?
Right. And, if you looked at with Obama, when Obama ran, we had all these negative stories about Obama, but the media would just give him a pass. So people are so upset with how the media has tried to dictate everything in our lives and tell us what is good news, bad news, that nobody cares. Nobody cares what they have to say about Trump. And, the disheartening thing about this with the establishment is that if you remember, as you would remember, Rush, Bill Clinton never got 50% of the vote when he ran for president. He got 42 his first run, 42nd his second, or 49 his second run. And Hillary is not even a fraction as popular as Bill Clinton. She needs a third party. And she needs a contested election. Otherwise, she cannot win. And then we end up with Screech as president.
Okay, look,
we have a third party.
good point. And I'm going to get there. Because if things happen the way people promised, then Hillary's going to get her third-party candidate. And I'll get to there. I'll get there in a minute. But I want you to tell me. You're curious. You're a Cruz guy, but you've acknowledged all this excitement around Trump, and I imagine you think this excitement's infectious. I mean, you think it's the excitement itself is drawing people to Trump. What is it about Cruz? Why are you a Cruz guy?
Well, I had the privilege of meeting Cruz, ironically, a couple of years ago at the Mar-a-Lago Club with Donald Trump and Ben Carson, and I had a brief conversation with him, and he just, he's very complimentary of one of our senators from our state, Deb Fisher. But just, anything I asked him, he just right out, would answer.
He's the real deal.
He just was the real deal. Not that Trump wasn't that way. Trump was very engaging when I met him. He was extremely generous with the people around him. He never pushed anybody away, never refused somebody taking a picture with him. Nothing.
Well, no, but when you're talking about policy, ideology, you don't have any doubts. You have no doubt that Cruz is going to be true to his pledges, true to his commitments, because he's
absolutely. Ideology, Cruz is where I fall in line with.
And because of that, Cruz is your guy, and you think Cruz actually could make the changes necessary to reverse the direction the country's going?
I don't know if anybody honestly could, but I think that he's one person I trust in that office more.
Well, how does Cruz overcome what you've accurately described when you talk about the excitement around Trump? I mean, this excitement is infectious. It's the kind of thing that a lot of people think they want to be part of. How does Cruz overcome this or deal with this? How does he counter it?
Well, unfortunately, the way this election has gone, I don't know that that can be done right now. I think if it'd be nice if the party would get out of it, John Kasich would get out of it. He has no chance.
He's not going to get out of it.
Right, but it'd be nice if they could just sit there and let these two go at it. Now, unlike a lot of people that I've heard from in the state, including a senator, if Trump is the nominee, I'm voting for Trump. Who wants Screech in there? Who wants somebody that's going to sit there and change the complete balance of our courts to, something that is going to change what they're already changing what the Constitution means, and it's just going to get continually worse if we sit there and we allow Screech in there.
Well, thanks for the call, Matt. I appreciate it.